Hi, what's good guys? So I have gotten up to stage 21 currently now on the Gauntlet and have finally gotten Kitana's Time of Khan skin. I'm going to do a separate video on that because I'm close to completing this skin for Kitana where it's essentially like a Melina fusion thing. I'll do a separate video on that. But it was extremely difficult to get, and I would say it's one of the rarest skins in the game. It's basically Kitana's Revenant form when she has like the blue eyes. But anyway, this video is about, it's almost like a tutorial on how to beat a specific stage on the Towers of Time in the Gauntlet that you will come up against. So this is when you have to go up against Scorpion, and it's the Fatal Blow challenge. So this is what this video is about, all of the Fatal Blow challenges. It's pretty straightforward with Scorpion, but it's extremely difficult. You just have to keep back and allow the boulders to hit you, the craters to hit you, just enough for your life to be low so that you can activate your Fatal Blow. But you just have to be wary of the teleports and you should be okay. But it is very difficult and some fortune is needed in regards to that. So use the modifier that allows your Fatal Blow to be more deadly. Now with Liu Kang here, it's a lot more simple because with Liu Kang it's more so zoning. Just throw as much projectiles at him and keep him at a distance as much as possible, because his Fatal Blow is a lot more easier to evade if you are far away from him. He has to be close to you in order to do it. The thing that's tricky about these Fatal Blow challenges in the Gauntlet is you need your health to be low enough to be able to do your own Fatal Blow at the end of the round as the finisher, since that's the requirement to pass this challenge. So that's where the boulders, with the flaming boulders, come in handy. Allow them to hit you just enough for you to be able to activate your Fatal Blow. However, the closer you get to completing the round, the boulders become more bigger and they become more faster. So it will be irritating, but you should be able to get through it. Now this with Sub-Zero is probably the hardest one alongside Frost, because there's nothing that takes your health away besides Sub-Zero himself. So you have to be just extremely cautious and kind of play for him to grab you, because if he grabs you then it's fine, because a Fatal Blow isn't on the cards at that point. But you just have to be you have to be lucky. You have to be lucky, because like here, you just have to block, just be on your guard. And I mean here, that's fine. Him grabbing you is fine, because that's just reducing your health low enough for you to do this. So yeah, just be very, very cautious with the Sub-Zero, because that one was difficult. Well, for me it was anyway. Okay, so with Cetrion, it's almost the same rules as with Liu Kang. Just projectiles and keep her at a distance and just be on guard, because her Fatal Blow can come from anywhere. She doesn't have to be that close to you to do it. The good thing with this is the poison above you. You can use that to your advantage in order to activate your own Fatal Blow by reducing your health low enough so that you can perform your Fatal Blow when it's time to. But other than that, just keep her at bay. Just the same with Liu Kang, exactly the same with Liu Kang. Keep her at bay, projectiles until you see an opening so that you can use your Fatal Blow. Now I managed to get that crushing blow, which was really helpful. So now I don't mind her attacking me. I missed my Fatal Blow, so now I'm a little worried, I'm a little concerned. So at this point, it's just defense until my fatal blow is activated again, and there we have it. Definitely not as difficult as Sub-Zero or Frost, but it is tricky nonetheless, because essentially you can't jump or do anything aerial. Same thing with Devourer, exactly the same thing with Devourer. Another piece of advice with all these fatal blow challenges: do not try to fight them. Just don't even do it, because they will just fatal blow you, and that's all your health gone. The fatal blows are about, I think they're about 98% of your health, so it's not worth it. No matter how good you are, you will get destroyed. So this is just how I did it, my tactics to do it. Just keep them at bay. You see, like right there, there's no point in trying to go toe to toe. Just keep them at bay and just use your projectiles. And if you get those opportunities after a crushing blow, follow it up if you can, and just bide your time and be patient. I believe at this point I'm getting quite close to being able to do the fatal blow back to her, so all this is fine. So now I'm just floating inside the poison to get my health low enough so I can do my fatal blow, and then bang, there we go. Mind you, I'm not using any modifiers in all of this. My advice is, you could do it this way, but I wouldn't. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't do it this way. I would have used the modifier that increases the damage of your fatal blow, and also there's a modifier that weakens your opponent, so I would probably use those two. But if you don't have them and you have to do it without any modifiers, this is the tactic that I use. Against Johnny Cage, same thing, just keep him at bay, and if he does get close to you and you're near interactable, use it, because that'll just speed up the process, and it's safe to do it because they go to the other end of the screen. Use a character that is good with zoning. Kitana's my favorite in this game, but if I could choose a different person, it would be someone who is more deadly with projectiles. This is definitely a difficult challenge. Now, Cassie Cage was also very difficult due to the fact that her fatal blow is more tricky to evade. So keeping her at bay as much as possible and using your projectiles as much as you can. When she gets close, use a amplified version of your projectiles for whichever character you're using, and then just start all over again. Like I said already, her fatal blow is very difficult to evade, so I wasn't really using too much blocking. I was just more so keeping my distance and using spacing, because of course the active modifier in this is the green energy as well, and that right there is what I mean. As soon as you get the opportunity and their health is low enough, then use your fatal blow. So I hope all that information has helped you out, and thank you very much for watching. Take care.